Hello, my name is Wendell Dahmen. I am the owner and founder of Career Elevation, a dental specific recruiting company that is here to help you have the best resume. So today we're going to talk about objectives and information about it and a little bit of information about other things on your resume. So essentially this video is really about the top third of your resume, which is also called above the fold. If you have other things that you would like to learn about going into a resume, going into an interview, about your resume, about job searching, if you've got any questions at all in regards to even hiring, please drop a comment. I would love to be able to answer your questions specifically and make a video about it. And I will share that video with you. So let's get into the good information, I guess. So the objective is usually 1 to 2 sentences. I know that there's a lot of people that say don't say I or me in the objective. Honestly, I don't think anybody really cares too much about that, at least not within dentistry. If you have that, or if you can make a sentence without the I, me words, you can. That's great. Your objective should be 1 to 2 sentences, and it should mention what you want to do. So if you are currently a hygienist, you no longer want to work clinically, you want to work up at the front, or you want to exit and get into a different field, then put that in your objective. This is not only going to help you weed out all of the people who you don't want to talk to. It's going to save you a lot of time and energy so that you don't have to go through all of those offices that are reaching out to you. I think it's really important to have what it is that you want to do. Now, if you are a hygienist and you only want to work 3 days a week, I would say to put that in your resume. If you are a dental assistant and you want to work both up front and clinically, as like a rover, if you will, or a float. Honestly, that's my favorite position within dentistry. I feel like I can help everybody and I love it so much. Put that in your resume. So again, it's helping weed through if somebody just needs a really strong clinical dental assistant where all they're going to be doing all day is in the operatory with the patient. If you don't want to be in the operatory all day long with the patient, put that in your objective. Again, keep in mind that it should be 1 to 2 sentences, and the reason being is that the most important the most important information on your resume is the top 1/3 of your resume. This is called above the fold. The above the fold is essentially as soon as somebody opens your resume, they start from top to bottom, and you don't want to lose them if they are either scanning or if they are, kind of going through it too quickly. They do often say that you have about 3 to 6 seconds with someone looking at your resume to evaluate if somebody actually wants to work with you or not. So keep that in mind. And that also will kind of help you to understand how many jobs you should have on your resume. If you have more than 3, you should probably eliminate the rest of them. If there's one that is back there that's pertinent, feel free to add that information in. Something else to consider about your resume, about the top third, is obviously you're going to have your contact information on your resume. So your name should be at the top, and what position you are looking for underneath of your name or next to your name, just depending on how your formatting is. You can consider having your contact information all the way at the bottom as like a footer on the bottom of your resume. And you can have like your phone number, your email, and the city that you live in. If you have a website, then you can add it underneath of that contact information. I would say that you don't need to have your full address on your resume. There's no need for that. It's another reason for people to eliminate you if they happen to look up where your house is at, if they think you don't make enough money, if they think you make too much money. Just don't give anybody any reason to try to eliminate you. So keep that in mind. You can consider having your contact information at the bottom. If they want to contact you, they'll look at your entire resume. They'll look over everything. Keep in mind that if you have a 2-page resume, it should be at the bottom of the first page. Again, have this as a footer, so it's at the bottom of both resume or of both pages. Try to keep it at your resume as 1 page, 2 pages max. I know I have another video on here showing on Canva how to create a resume, and I have a headshot on there. Now, I made that video a few years back, and I polled a lot of different groups within dentistry, out of dentistry, within HR to ask, how do people feel about that? I personally love photos. However, if you're going from one category, so if you're going from dentistry and you're exiting dentistry, you're going to another field, the other field is not going to know who you are. They're not going to like that. They're not going to appreciate that as much as maybe they've seen you. Maybe they don't recognize your name, but they've seen your face, for example. That's one reason why I personally love headshots. I'm very well connected in my area, so sometimes if I see someone's face, I will be like, oh yeah, hi, I remember that person. I've had conversations with them on social media, for example. No longer should you have your photo on your resume. This is giving offices a reason to eliminate you, essentially. So don't give them that reason. If they think that you are too old, or if they think that you are too young, or if you are a certain ethnicity that they don't necessarily desire for their area, just don't give them any reason. Obviously, it's against the law for them to discriminate against you for those reasons. But if they've never even contacted you, if they're just searching your resume, say on Indeed or on iHireDental or whatever the case is, they can just not even contact you in the beginning. So it is against the law for them to discriminate against you. However, if they've never contacted you, you'll never know if they have discriminated against you for any reason. So these are just a few things that I think can really help you in creating your resume and helping you with the top third of your resume going forward. If you have, again, like I said in the beginning, if you have any questions, any comments, concerns, any questions that you want me to answer for you to help you with your resume or to help you with your interviewing skills, I would be delighted to do so. Drop it in the comments below, and please consider subscribing and liking to this video. Thank you so much. Have a great day.